Hello and welcome to day 6 of Bookmas. Today we are going over my Kindle Unlimited Christmas reads and some books on my Christmas TBR from Kindle Unlimited. Definitely, like, if you don't have Kindle Unlimited, these are still books that I would recommend, but specifically under the guise of Kindle Unlimited because I really enjoy Kindle Unlimited. And also, if we're going to use Kindle Unlimited, since it's from Amazon, we are going to do everything we can to cost Amazon money, right? We're gonna read as many books as we can. So here are the Christmas books from Kindle Unlimited that I have read and loved and ones that I would like to read. All right, let's start with the ones I have read first. Nope, because I'm gonna struggle to find anything. Why is this set up like this? Okay, I recently read A Cross-Country Christmas by Courtney Walsh. That one was a clean Christmas romance on Kindle Unlimited, and Courtney Walsh has a ton of books and they are all clean. So first of all, I rated A Cross-Country Christmas 4.25 stars, I'm pretty sure. And so I highly recommend that one. And then some other books of hers that I would like to read during winter are Christmas with a Crank and A Match Made at Christmas. Oh, Merry Xmas? I haven't seen that one before. Okay, any Courtney Walsh Christmas book because it was super cute and clean romance, which is huge. It's really hard for me, I feel like, to find clean romances at all, but especially clean Christmas romances. Like, don't even pretend. The next one that I want to read, and then I found another recommendation based off that. So I've read Season Schemings and Holiday Hostilities by Katie Bailey. They are, like, Season Schemings is book 1, and then Holiday Hostilities is book 2, and they are Christmas hockey romances, and all of her books are clean, and she writes the most delectable tension and banter in her books. I would recommend all of Katie Bailey's books, but specifically Season Schemings and Holiday Hostilities are Christmas and clean romances, so super fun. Season Schemings, I guess I should tell you what the books I've read are about. That would help. A Cross-Country Christmas. This girl is going back to visit her family for Christmas. She has a bunch of, like, trauma around Christmas and things, so she doesn't want to go back home. She is terrified of flying, like, in an airplane. And so her brother says, like, I got you, I'll get you a ride. She ends up agreeing to go, like, to drive with this friend of her brother's. Turns out it's a guy that she's had, like, some history with. And he's going on this, like, road trip. He's planning, like, a full, like, week or more. We just kind of go with the flow road trip to get home for Christmas. And she was like, no, I want to get there as fast as possible and get home as fast as possible. And so it's them, like, going on this road trip together. So cute. So forced proximity, like, friends to lovers to enemies to lovers, not enemy to rivals to lovers, like, second chance for sure. Anyway, loved that one. That one was super sad too. Definitely almost made me cry. I didn't cry in that one, but I almost cried. And then in Season Schemings, I read this one last year, so hopefully I can remember what it's about. Season Schemings, I know that they end up at her parents' house for Christmas, both of them. I think it's a fake, if I remember right, it's a fake wedding because he needs his visa to be able to play hockey. I'm pretty sure that's one with that. That's that one. So fake dating, forced proximity. And then Holiday Hostilities, which is also by Katie Bailey, is about, so she moves to Atlanta. All these are in Atlanta, I'm pretty sure. Or both of these were in Atlanta. Pretty sure. She moves to Atlanta to be with her brother. And then she doesn't live with her brother because her brother, like, gets this girlfriend and they're about to get married. So she ends up living in this apartment that's, like, garbage. And Aaron, who's the guy, I don't remember the girl's name, but I remember his name. I'm pretty sure it's Aaron. He realizes where she's living. He needs a fake girlfriend to get this stalker to stop talking to him. He also really likes her. And so he invites her to his house like to live at his house until she can get into a new apartment. And it's at Christmas time, obviously. So again, forced proximity. They do into fake dating to get the stalker to go away. If you can't tell, I love forced proximity fake dating romances. So here we are. Also, I have no idea what that sound is. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. The next one, so kind of in the same vein, I read a book by Leah Bruner and Katie Bailey this year, and I really enjoyed it. It's called Rookie Season. It's a hockey romance. It's not, well, hockey adjacent romance? Hockey romance. It's not Christmas. I still would recommend reading it. It's on Kindle Unlimited as well. But based on that, me loving those two, a book I'd like to read is Cabin Mate by Leah Bruner. I literally just saw this on my Kindle as I was reading the Courtney Walsh ones off. Fake dating, holiday rom-com. Why? Okay. When the woman of my dreams finally becomes available, all bets are off. I lost a bet to my older brother, my evil, life-ruining older brother, and now I can't go on a date for 4 months. I can't even touch a woman. No hand-holding, forget kissing. Okay, that sounds like such a fun time. So, I definitely want to read that one. I'm gonna download it to my Kindle. Yay. Okay, we're finding books as we go here. We love it. Last Christmas I read Snowed In and, oh no, I don't remember what the other one's called. Snowed In and Baggage Claim. Let me go figure out who they're by. 1 second. All right, it's Snowed Under and Baggage Claim by Juliana Smith. I cannot remember off the top of my head what they're both about. I believe Snowed Under, oh, I can't remember. Anyway, those are super fun and they're on Kindle Unlimited. I rated one of them 9.5 stars and one of them 8. 9.5 out of 10 and one of them 8 out of 10. All right, another one that I'd recommend is Since We've No Place to Go by Kate Watson. I just finished this one the other night and it made me sob. It is so cute. It's a, let's see. They're forbidden. They're not allowed to date, but there's also enemies, rivals to lovers. I feel like it's really only truly enemies to lovers in fantasy books. So it's called enemies to lovers, but anyway. So let's say rivals to lovers, forbidden. They both work for the same company. It's a baseball romance. Like they're both baseball adjacent. And I haven't like loved that in the past, but this was really well done. I love the tension in it, and there was quite a few serious topics. Nothing like super heavy, but definitely obviously made me cry. Super sweet, super cute. So I definitely recommend that one. Then, those are the only Kindle Unlimited ones that I've read. No. Christmas Games and Candy Canes by C.P. Cabanis, I think is how you say that. That one was super cute as well. I rated that one 4.5 stars, I think. They are rivals from high school. They meet each other a couple of years later, and their small town that their parents live in, that they're visiting, is doing this like Christmas competition. So there's a bunch of competitions leading up to Christmas, basically just to like get business to the like small businesses, whatever, local businesses in their town, and also like bring Christmas cheer to everybody. And so she like makes it her like life purpose to beat him in these competitions, and in turn they end up falling in love, right? Of course. So that one was really cute as well. Now, a couple that I really would like to read, a couple others, I guess, that I'd like to read. Meet Me at Christmas Eve by Alana Highbury. That one sounds super fun. And then on the flip side, Dance With Me at New Year's Eve. Sounds super fun. I'm doing a New Year's Eve reading vlog, so I'm going to read that one. They're both on Kindle Unlimited. Again, haven't read them, so who knows how good they are. I don't really know. I think that is all of the ones that I'm also going to try to read Fumble All the Way, but I don't know if it's clean or not. Also, I don't have any care to read A Cross Country Wedding by Courtney Walsh, especially if it's just like their wedding. Anyway, so if that says anything about the Cross Country Christmas, I really enjoyed it, but I don't read the next book. So I guess keep that in mind. But I think that's all that I have to talk. Ooh. Truly, Madly, Deeply. Okay, I need to read more Kate Watson books too, apparently. She's got a ton. So I'll probably read some of those too. But all that being said, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I know it's kind of a short video. I just am not feeling great. So we're just vibing today. I'm super excited. I don't know what video is going to go up tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can get the Color Wheel Choose My Reads up, but I don't know. Also, I started Christmas Songs Choose My Reads, and the couple of books I've tried to read for that, not it. So we're going to try something else, hopefully. But yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful Bookmas Day 6, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.